I just randomly started thinking about this recently, and like I'm not where I want to be in life exactly, but I'm definitely not a loser. And like I'm not fucking dead yet. Like shit, have some time, you know. Um, but yeah, I was just thinking about like how did I get to where I am exactly? Because when we're all young, we obviously all have the same thought of I'm gonna be rich and I'm gonna have this and that, whatever. And I'm sure we also have this all similar thought of, yeah, I know everybody thinks that, but with me, like, I mean, I'm different. It's definitely gonna happen for me. And we all generally, want to follow the same route of find a job and save your money so that you can be rich or something similar. Uh, and just like what happened, you know? Like I think back to my first job. Uh, it was terrible. Actually, I can't even say it wasn't that bad. It was terrible. It just like the work wasn't bad or nothing like that, but it was terrible because it just made me realize how much I was actually gonna have to work to have the bare minimum shit, like a house and and a car and just food. Fuck a car, I guess, but if it's between house, food, and car, fuck the car. But you know what I'm saying. And just like the general lifestyle I wanted, and like I don't know, it kind of just like fucking broke my spirit a little bit, Like as soon as like I don't know, it was just not a good uh like epiphany, I should say. It was not a good epiphany for me. And yeah, it's like that shit just depressed me even more. Cause how am I supposed to do what I actually want to do in life if I'm here for a minimum of 40 hours? Like, goddamn, that's a lot of hours, just for like minimum shit. And it's like, it's not even like you can just focus on the work a lot of the time. Like, you still have to interact with people to some extent, whether it's customers or the managers, coworkers, like whatever it is. Like, and that shit is draining, bro. And like whatever, we all know is systematically designed for us to be drained so that we can't work on ourselves and, just we can't all be rich. Okay, but that's not even what this is about. I was just letting you know all of those things because I want you to ask yourself similar questions like how the fuck did I even get here? Because I feel like a lot of people don't do that. And I think it's important to do that because it'll help you realize what patterns you have and what baggage or what scars you have that you have not even fucking noticed, actually. So like, let's really get into that because that's the type of shit that will like shape your habits and shape what you fucking think. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like to not be aware of that is like a huge detriment to yourself. So you owe it to yourself to at least one good time. Like really sit and think. What is your earliest fucking memory? What happened after that? Like real shit, bro. What happened to you? Like what have you fucking been through? What is making you think the way you think? Why do you do the things you do? And it's like I don't know, that shit is just important because like patterns like dictate a lot. We are literally everybody says we're creatures of habit. A habit is a fucking pattern. So like what patterns do you have? You mean like this is like whether you're successful or not, you know what I'm saying? Because even if you're successful, maybe you're not happy, or maybe you're successful and happy, and you just want to level up even fucking more, and you just want to know, like, what patterns do I have? What should I be aware of? So for me particularly, it was I had a habit of people pleasing. And I'm like, damn, like once I became aware of it, I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? I thought I didn't give a fuck what anybody thought. So it was like really confusing to have to like figure out where that even came from without being able to identify the root of mental shit. You cannot mend the scar that's left by it. Mental shit is just weird like that. And like I said before, like you might not even know that you have these scars or these patterns operating and doing shit for you that you don't even know, or you might not even give a fuck that it's doing it. Like, some people are just like, oh yeah, that's just how I am, or that's just how he is. Like they know there's a pattern, they just don't really give that much of a fuck to question it or do anything about it. Maybe it's not that serious, or maybe it is that serious. Like you just don't know because like you never looked at it before. So I don't know. Like that's just what came to my head like for the past. Another thing too, we need to just give ourselves more gratitude, and that's another thing that can be gained through just thinking about what you've been through and reflecting on all your experiences up until this point. Um, you don't want to be another thing that's putting you down because you can't escape yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can block somebody, hang up the phone, you can come home, you can clock out, shit like that, but you can't get away from yourself. Once you just try to get away from yourself, that's like, bad habits like alcoholism or just drugs, escapism in video games, just whatever. So it's important to